must be tired cause you been running through my mind.
How y'all doing? I'm the Bray Carpenter. This is Kiyana, and this is Making Much Noise. So, what exactly do you do?
So, right now, I would say I am a creative consultant, mental health professional. I have my master's in social work, but I've been dibbling dabbling in the music and creative scene since 2017.
That's what's up. And what got you into the music scene? Have you ever thought about making music?
So oddly, I've thought about like taking singing lessons in my later years in life, but right now I have no time because I'm doing other things creatively. But what got me into the music was my mentor, Damo Jones. Shout out to her. She is the director of artist relations at Empire Records in San Francisco, California. She found me. I was working for a nonprofit organization that helped young people really just get into their artistry. I've always been big on like social media and like posting my journey, and she just seen the content and things that I was posting, and she really, I guess, digged my work style. I ended up being a runner at the Empire Studio in San Francisco. I was able to like connect with artists and their managers and just really get a feel for the music industry in its entirety. So since 2019, I couldn't get enough. So here I am.
That's what's up. That's
Mhm.
what's up. And you also into like clinical therapy.
Yes, yes. So I have my master's in social work as well as my bachelor's in social work. I attended a HBCU, South Carolina State, on a softball scholarship, and I really feel like God wanted me to be who I am today. My friends have always felt comfortable with telling me things, personal things. Now even like I can talk to anybody and like really just push forward an intentional conversation. And that's brought me a lot of opportunities like across industries. But clinically, yes, I am a therapist, I'm a social worker. My biggest values are mental health, and I feel like one of the greatest things that I'm thankful for is my sanity and just having, education within the mental health field. I could really, meet anybody where they at. And I just feel like life is about unconditional love and showing people respect.
Heck yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think that's really important, especially in our community. I feel like it's not taken as serious as it should be.
Yeah, yeah. And then just like culturally, our people, black and brown people, we're really expected to be strong in every, realm of life. And sometimes you just can't. Like, sometimes things are that bad. And sometimes you need, professional help or even just somebody to listen to you,
Yeah.
without interruption. A lot of the times we go to like our family or like our cousins or, even friends that think they know like what it feels like to be in your shoes, but like individually, nobody really can feel, how you feel in that moment. And
Yeah.
sometimes you just need a listening ear.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's interesting because like how the music and the mental health like tie in,
Yeah.
and like me, I feel like I got into music because I needed that release.
Yeah.
You know what
Form
I
of
mean?
expression.
And I took a break from music, and then I just started feeling kind of like down, and
Hmm.
I had to realize like what it was.
For you.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
and I ended up making a song about that called Music Therapy.
Wow. Wow. How aligned that is.
Yeah.
How aligned that is. And then I just want people to know, like, artists and like your creative realms, like it's really a form of therapy. Like just because you're not paying a therapist, like that's really your outlet to expression. Sometimes people can't verbalize or even talk about their hurt, but like it really just flows through your creativity and your art and even like your work. So just keep, using those different outlets if it's hard for you to verbalize, your pain.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I think it's also important that we have therapists that look like us
Yeah.
and have gone through similar experiences in life. You know what I mean?
Man, super important because like so many people have like stigma on what social workers do or what therapists do, and like a lot of us don't look like me. Usually, it's somebody older, of a different ethnicity, mostly white, and and most of the time you're trying to explain, your lifestyle or your culture, and you can't even get down to your pain.
Yeah.
So like, just having somebody that understands like the everyday hustle and bustle, um, of what it means, to be you. Sometimes it makes the conversation go more fluid.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So you started a organization or a movement
I
called
did. I started a nonprofit organization called Sneakerbabe in 2020. 2020, it was the height of COVID. Me and my cousin, we were able to sit down and really visualize what, Sneaker Babe would be. And I feel like shoes, is definitely a connector across the cultural lines, age lines. Everybody appreciates a good pair of shoes, but not everybody has the means to buy those shoes. So I just wanted to create an organization where, we're literally giving back shoes, and people who don't have the realms of organizing big things, they can participate too. So literally I have pull up and donates where people from the community can come donate shoes, and then I immediately give them back out, to families or organizations that need them. Sometimes, most of the time in San Francisco, all you got to do is look down. Some people don't even have shoes on or have a rundown
for
pair of
real.
shoes. Or, single moms have 3 kids and they got to buy, 6 pairs of shoes at one time.
Mm-hmm.
And, just given our economy right now is horrible, just giving that helping hand of, giving somebody a solid foundation and a fresh pair of shoes can definitely, just uplift somebody's confidence or just will to keep going.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So what speaking of sneakers, what would you consider the sneaker of the year?
I would consider the sneaker of the year is
Is
really,
it on here or
it's not on here, and I had to really like do my research because I feel as if sneaker culture is changing. Like for years it's been the Jordan, for years it's been the Adidas, but I really feel like the underdog brands are coming up. And if
most
you guys
definitely?
are not familiar, with the Saucony J Tip collaboration. Please go check that out. It's really like community based, and Saucony's wasn't even like really thought of for real. It's really like a runner shoe, performance shoe. But I think runners are in. A lot of people are wearing New Balances, Asics, just more comfortable shoes. And I think that's great. Like because once my feet hurt, I'm done. Like sometimes you can't go past 4 hours with your Jordans or your Dunks on because you're not trying to crease them. So
Yeah.
like, and just the average person, we outside for more than 6+ hours doing whatever we do, active or not. But the J Tips Saucony collaboration is really about like growing within and taking care of your community. He is a New York creative, and he really put on for his like Bronx community. Um, and yeah, he uses a lot of like bold patterns and bright colors, and I'm really like a color coordinator. Like I'm not really about
I see.
matching. As I have one right now, like, it's not really matching, but it's coordinating. Like, and I feel like a lot of people are scared of color. But as people of color, that's not something we should be scared of. But just really giving the underdog their flowers right now. And a lot of underdogs is coming up and really just being creative and doing their own thing. So if you have not checked out the J Tips Saucony collaboration, please go check that out. He's been at Complex Con. He just did it big at Art Basel, New York Fashion Week. Definitely go check those out. He makes a lot of like unlimited releases. It's really hard to get your hands on them, but he's continuing to make more variations of
Yeah,
his
yeah.
shoes.
Yeah, you know what shoes I like,
What?
and I haven't been able to get the new 3D printed Air Maxes.
Oh wow.
They got like the Air Max 95. Well, they
Air
just,
Maxes are always hard to get your hands on.
but
Any
like these
variation.
ones
Which one?
is like impossible to get.
And Air Maxes are comfortable. I think we're shifting into a
More
comfortable
comfort
era.
based.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So like, see the black and green ones?
Yes. Yes.
Those the Air Max 95,000s.
Yes.
And they like
A
all
classic for
3D
sure.
printed.
Wow. What's making it 3D?
They make them with a 3D printer.
Wow. Wow. I
So
think I
it's
seen the orange ones like that.
they had a few different colors. This the only Air Max 95,000, but they got the Air Max 1000s that they put out, and it's based on the Air Max 1.
And how much is them going for?
Retail they go for about, I think, like 170.
170. Yeah.
And then but like it's so hard to get them, you got to get them on like StockX or
Wow.
something.
Or do a raffle.
The raffle, I done been in so many raffles trying to get them.
Them raffles is very intense. Go check out the new True Oakland location by Lake Merritt. They just had the what was it? They just had a raffle and I heard it got crazy. I heard it got crazy.
Yeah, I heard that release for the Gammas was
Yeah, for the
crazy.
Gammas was crazy. Yeah.
Them the Black Cats went pretty crazy.
I heard people was ripping up tickets and making it two and trying to get two pair. But creativity. Hey, you never know.
You gotta do what you gotta
the
do.
worst answer you could get is no. Sometimes you might slide through. But yes, that's good to know. Your number one shoe as well.
Yeah, I just like the creativity and like how it's like changing. I got some of these ones.
Okay.
The Awake Jordan 5 collab.
Yes.
They only made 7,000 pairs.
What?
I won on the raffle.
You did.
And
wow.
I ended up selling them for like 800. But I ended up getting 700 after the fees and stuff. But.
That's a lot. That's a lot for some shoes. And just seeing the value in that and just, it multiplies when you really give somebody a free pair of shoes. Just saying,
Hell yeah, appreciate you. Yeah, you got anything else to say? I know you had an event coming up on.
Yes, so I am a creative consultant. My new client comes out of the Bay Area. He is from the Hayward, East Bay area. His line is called Medieval, and we met during New York Fashion Week. I didn't even meet him in the Bay Area. But it was very special to know like he was doing his own fashion show at New York Fashion Week, travel with all of his clothes. And I was like, once we get back in the Bay, we working. And so it's been about 3-4 weeks since we've been in the Bay. We've been able to like reach the Empire Studio. We really trying to style, become just like a style house within the Bay Area and really get people on some new shit in the Bay. Our music is changing, our style is changing, and we're having a New Year, new denim event. So it's going to be a live denim customization activation. You can bring a pair of denim pants and, he can customize them right in front of your eyes. He'll also have denim there that you can buy. So, bring denim or come to buy some denim. We'll have drinks, we'll have a DJ. And of course, we'll have the creative vibes for you. Definitely trying to change, how events look out here. We want them to be a little bit more interactive, inspire people a little bit. So definitely.